now. So now you should be getting a pop-up any minute.
Oops, and I click close. Damn it.
The worst.
Don't care about your music streaming service.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
Everybody's got their streaming services.
Yeah, Amazon's better.
I agree.
Nevada got murdered by Hawaii. That happens when white people show up in Hawaii.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh! What up, Ski? Are we doing 30 seconds or no?
Yep.
I don't think we hear you through your fucking the crow you're getting ready to eat from your wife.
Thank God that didn't make it on stream. All right. 30 seconds of silence starting now. What's up, sports fans? Welcome to the Sidebar Cantina. This is the Sidebar Cantina Sports Podcast portion of the All Things Star Wars podcast. Dave just hurt himself as we started. So we're here to wrap up all of the events that happened in football, college, pros, and fantasy over the weekend. Though,
not really fantasy because we got our boys Don and Brady to take care of that.
Yes. So if you really want to get a good analysis of the All Things Star Wars Fantasy Football League, check out a booth in the back on our Facebook page. No, in our private Facebook group, I should say. Yep. Yeah, Don and Brady, they do a fucking fantastic recap show. I can't wait for Don to just like eat all of the crow when they record next, because I'm going to, by the end of this evening, beat his ass in some fantasy football.
I mean, as bad of a beating as you're about to get from your fucking wife?
It's a different subject for a different time. But anyway, so how are we gonna start this week? We gonna do our usual start with college? And
well, I mean, you're talking, you're going. Oh my god, my fucking leg! What the fuck, man?
You get a cramp? Do you like extend, like try to stretch and then?
Fuck it! It's just, the worst. No, you're crowing so much about your expected win over Don that
it's a given.
Neglected my victory over Brady. I mean, he does have a 1% chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. Another impressive game.
So he has Pittsburgh's D that could go fucking bananas, and he'd still fucking be 30 points short. Mm-hmm. So, what up, yo? No, I did not see the Disney Plus commercial during the Sunday night game because I was busy doing Empire stuff at the house.
Lots of Empire stuff.
That's why I'm fucking dying right now. So yeah, let me talk about the college shit real quick while you're fucking munching away on your salad there.
Go for it, because I did not pay attention to college at all this weekend.
Which, why would he? I mean, honestly.
I was busy.
The alleged fucking...
I love Michigan. Don't get me wrong. Oh! Hold on! No! Before we even get into all that, I almost fucking forgot.
Yeah.
My mother wanted me to tell you, you have got a kick in the balls coming the next time she sees you.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
First of all, she's a huge Notre Dame fan. And as much as you shit on Notre Dame over the last couple of weeks, like, you're on her shit list right now.
Is she Catholic?
No. But
why is she a Notre Dame fan? Is she from Indiana?
No, but
does she have a thing for gold domes?
Maybe.
Then I mean, I don't understand why she's a Notre Dame fan.
Does it matter?
It matters.
Do people have to explain
because
their
so
fandom?
Much of this fucking country is are lemmings towards this fucking Notre Dame false idolatry that I have to question it. There's got to be some association with the fucking school.
You're only digging yourself a deeper hole. Because
whatever, digging a deeper hole than you're in with your wife right now?
Again, that's a different story for a different time.
He's in trouble.
But anyway,
the tension in the room was fucking palatable while she was dropping off the salad that was probably washed in his own poo water.
Anyway, yeah, no, for that, for you were shitting on California in general last week. You were just saying something about pansy-ass Californians. Something to that effect. So she said you've got an ass kicking coming to you
Fair
next
enough.
time she sees you.
Fair enough.
And my mom is scary.
I will take it from Jason's mom. I will absolutely do it because I most likely deserve it. But in all fairness, look at this guy. Just look at him. He's really fun to fucking like just act a fool in front of. He really is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lovable eldest son is I mean, you might as well be a Notre Dame fan, to be honest. You might as well be.
To be honest.
So
no.
Wait. So when did you know your mom was a Notre Dame fan before any of this?
Not really.
None at all. So you had no idea that your mom was a fan of the fucking Touchdown Jesus and all that other shit. If I told you Touchdown Jesus, does that mean anything to you?
Joe Montana?
Oh my god.
He played for Notre Dame.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so yeah.
So Bronco Fett is a Notre Dame fan. His niece goes there. And so you, by that definition, I will give Bronco Fett a pass because his niece goes there. I will give you a pass. It's like I follow Rutgers football because my son went there. My uncle went there. My dad's oldest brother went there. My grandfather went to Rutgers and got his law degree there. So I follow Rutgers. Penn State runs in and throughout my family. My daughter, who goes to Penn State, is like the 13th of the cousins in the family tree. You know, cousins, second cousins, whatever, all to go to Penn State. Because that's, you know, the nexus of my family is from Pennsylvania. So that's where my Penn State fandom comes from. So
how'd Rutgers do this weekend, by the way?
Rutgers got fucking annihilated.
By who?
Oh, I don't know, Jason. Until I told you that Rutgers got beat by Michigan, right? The Khakis basically ran Chris Ash, who is a fucking former Ohio State defensive coach under fucking Nick Urban or whatever, Urban Meyer. Yeah, Rutgers sucks. That's like the fucking Cowboys going against all these fucking teams and being Super Bowl contenders, and suddenly they actually meet a team that was halfway fucking decent and fucking go put up a 10 spot.
Right.
Like, wow, damn, fucking, obviously you're the fucking team of destiny. Maybe we should crown you the fucking Super Bowl champs.
Okay, I gotta take a sidebar. We live in Jersey. We know a lot of people from North Jersey, a lot of New York Giants fans. Mm-hmm. Are you seeing as much fucking gloating right now on social media as I am about these fucking Giants fans who are now all of a sudden, they get their second win with this fucking new quarterback and they're like, we're going to Super Bowl, woo!
This fucking kid, the first time he meets a real defense too. Like, again, beating the Redskins is like fucking sleeping with your cousin. Actually, I had an analogy set up for the podcast for that. And that was only part of it. There was a bigger lead-in. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, no. We're not leaving this. So you're insinuating that sleeping with your cousin is easier than sleeping with somebody else?
I'm saying that beating the Redskins... It's easier to sleep with your cousin than it is... Wait, no. I don't know. I had something for this, and it's fucking gone. But anyway, Notre Dame... Nothing that I said about Notre Dame is inaccurate. Their entire existence is built upon a house of lies. It is built upon losing records, upon TV contracts. This is the only reason they have any relevancy at all. They have a soft fucking schedule. They might as well be in the SEC. Honestly. They won't actually claim and become part of a conference because they want to have the soft fucking schedule and pick and choose what games they play. So that they have the best chance to fucking go to the championship. So, I mean, what's every other fucking team in the nation when they fucking beat Notre Dame? It suddenly becomes like, well, Notre Dame's not really part of the conversation. But when Notre Dame wins a game, it's like, oh well, Notre Dame's one of the top tier teams. No, they're not. No, they're fucking not. They only recruit well, and are a thing because of the past.
Right.
It's a very Cowboys fucking thing, and that's probably why I associate fucking Notre Dame with the Cowboys. You got all these fuckheads who bought starter jackets that have fucking Fighting Irish on them. And like, oh, you follow college football? No, I just like Notre Dame. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. You named Joe Montana. Can you name another Notre Dame football player?
I don't really follow what players came
Shut
from.
up. I didn't ask you that. Name another Notre Dame football player.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Rocket Ismail? Like, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So was Mike Golick.
We're reaching back to, like, before my time.
Yes, exactly. They have no fucking relevance. The only reason, what they're known for right now is some fucking window-licking fucking linebacker that had a fake girlfriend that died. That's the headline news. Manti Te'o's fucking fake girlfriend isn't really dead because she doesn't exist. Give me a fucking break. They had some fucking Charlie Weiss. Like, here's another, like, Charlie Weiss goes and fucking is coaching that team. The fattest fucking man alive. Charlie Weiss makes Chris Christie look like a goddamn anorexic. Right? You talk about, he had bulges and fucking, like, oh, God. Oh, look at my sexy body. No, it was fucking horrific. It was horrific to watch. Great for memes. Great for making fun of. Losers. No. I stand by it. Fuck Notre Dame, fuck their TV contracts, and fuck the fact that they're in conversations about the college football playoffs where they don't fucking belong. That is the true definition of overrated. They're more overrated, dare I say, than fucking Harbaugh's khakis. If Michigan is going to decide that they're going to stand behind their fucking guy, right? Or look, see, Harbaugh went out and put up a big number against Rutgers. Again, you're not saying anything. It was Rutgers. Rutgers hasn't had a legitimate program since fucking Ray Rice was the running back. Back before he beat up broads in his fucking in an Atlantic City hotel. Like, that was the last time Rutgers was legitimate. They built everything upon that and then turned to complete shit. We had a conversation in the cantina earlier today about what Rutgers should be. Like, Rutgers should not try and be a fucking Penn State or a Michigan or an Ohio State. They can't be that team.
Okay.
They can't recruit in the same areas. They can't do those things because they're not going to be the next linebacker you. And that's like Chris Ash was the coach at Rutgers before he got let go. And he was the defensive coach at the time, the national championship winning Ohio State. The idea was, hey, we're going to bring a defensive coach in here. We're going to bring recruits in with this guy. And then this is going to bring us to that level. It didn't work.
Right.
It didn't work because Chris Ash, the only thing he had going for him was the fact that he happened to be on a coaching staff. He wasn't making a name for himself. The Ohio State team that won that year didn't win because of their defense. So he went, and Rutgers went and sold themselves on a guy that wasn't going to bring them to pay dirt. They need to change their offensive mindset. They need to they need to bring a whole new scheme because offensive scheme, you want to do well in college, they need to go more of an SEC mindset. Score lots of points. And fucking fuck our defense. Because that's what the SEC does.
Right.
Fuck the defense. We're just going to score a lot of points and hopefully they can't catch up. But that's the reality. Speed kills. And that's what they do. Whereas the Big Ten is about punching each other in the mouth and whoever's fucking at the end of the day standing there is the winner. Rutgers can't compete with that. And oh, by the way, neither can Maryland because guess how many points Maryland scored? At this point, if we're comparing and contrasting, Maryland is not even as good as the Idaho Vandals, who are a fucking FCS team. Like, Maryland went into that game. Maryland has so much fucking attitude that they don't shake hands. Like, Penn State goes up, they don't shake hands in a fucking circle before the game.
Really?
They're like, they're so fucking they're all this fucking thugs from fucking Baltimore. Well, guess what? They got their fucking dicks kicked in and fucking then some. Our fucking second team and third team guys put up touchdowns against these fucking wankers. Like, they have no business. They lost to fucking Temple the week before. They were ranked in the beginning of the fucking season. Maryland was like a thing for a hot minute. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, they're playing on a Friday night against Penn State. And it's like, it's a home game. They brought extra fucking... Maryland got extra bleachers to put in the stadium because they were beyond capacity.
Right.
And guess what? Most of them were fucking Penn State fans. And so they're beyond capacity, and they go in there and they fucking get their fucking shit pushed in for an hour. And it was fucking glorious. Because, like I was having a conversation with you before, yeah, in college football, a statement game like that is you put up big points, don't let them score, put up big points, and you fucking move on to the next guy.
Right.
Right? That Maryland game, it should have never even been a thing. Like, whoop, just put that behind you.
Right.
Like every other fucking trucking school. The difference is this is a team in your conference. So, fuck, yeah, we're supposed to beat Maryland. We're supposed to beat Rutgers.
Right.
We're supposed to beat Michigan State. Hopefully we do. But those are the fucking games you win. You don't lose to Wisconsin's.
Yeah.
You know, because when Wisconsin beats you, a.k.a. Michigan last week, or the week before, then that's... You're proving who you are. You're a number 20 team as opposed to a number 13 team or a top 10 team. So,
okay,
those are big ones. Boise State was on a bye. Air Force One, they were supposed to. They were playing, I think, San Diego State. Air Force One. And Bronco Fett said Dave is describing BYU, not Notre Dame. I think it all depends on where your fandom comes from, I guess. In that part of the country, that's probably the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Salsky's going to the Maryland versus Michigan game this year in Maryland. Yeah, there's going to be more Michigan fans there than are going to be Maryland fans because they're all phoned it in.
Well, how far is that from here? Fuck, when I went to Maryland for work last week, it was like under 2 hours. The way I drove it was under 2 hours.
I think it's like 2.5 hours away. It's not that far. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd probably steal your car.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fuck Maryland.
All right.
But when's the Michigan versus Maryland game, Don? Let me know. Anyway, so yeah, as far as college goes, it was more the expected. Clemson, which is the number 1 team in the country, had North Carolina, which is a bullshit team, made a run at fucking Clemson.
Didn't we talk about them a couple weeks ago? Weren't they playing
North Carolina?
Yeah, weren't we talking about them?
Think so.
Okay.
But yeah, Clemson got a scare from North Carolina, and I don't know. We'll see. As far as Clemson goes, I didn't even look at Alabama because fuck Alabama, fuck Nick Saban, fuck the SEC, fuck.
Yeah, fair enough.
Teams, when you're the number 1 team in the country, or when you're in the top fucking 15 teams in the country, top 10 teams in the country, every team you play is gunning for you. Because they're looking at, like, if I can beat that team, that means I'm moving up a peg.
Right.
So a team like North Carolina can really make a statement if North Carolina and Duke are like a big thing. You know, North Carolina and competing against a team from Clemson, which is a South Carolina team, like that's probably big for them from a football standpoint. ACC is fucking useless in football, honestly. But anyway, I could say anything right now, and Jason wouldn't know the difference because he doesn't follow it. So
should we just move on to the NFL then?
Yeah. Oh, they're flying in. November 1st. November 1st. You'll be out of town.
I'll be out of town. Yeah.
You're gonna be south?
Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, I'm going to Texas, I think.
Oh, too far south.
Yeah. So anyway, can we talk about this fucking Devontae's Perfect? That fucking piece of shit,
dude.
Like,
what school did he go to?
Oh, I have no idea.
I gotta look that up.
What a fucking piece of human garbage. Like, this guy fucking... He got what he deserved today. I'll tell you that much. First of all, did you see the hit on the fucking Colts player?
I did. Nick and I were looking at it today.
Yeah, like, the guy was already on the ground. He was already on a fucking knee. All you gotta do is run up and just fucking touch him. This motherfucker, like, just led with his helmet. Straight up helmet to helmet, fucking... Blow! That fucking contact, that helmet-to-helmet contact, you're like, holy fuck,
at
man.
Full speed.
Yeah.
at full speed.
It's a fucking miracle. They both were fucking paralyzed after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God they had those helmets on. But what a just piece of fucking shit this guy is.
Sorry, Brady. He's a fucking Raider.
No, Brady denounced him earlier on social media.
Yeah,
so
and obviously. Oh, if that's true, I'm looking it up right now. Solsky says he's from Florida. Of course he is. Of course he is. He's probably an Urban Meyer fucking. No, Urban Meyer's been out for longer than that.
Yeah.
But fucking Gators have kind of a track record for bringing in douchebags that aren't named fucking Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Like Tim Tebow. He's
about as pure as they get.
Yeah, he is awesome. Awesome. Everyone else can fucking nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, but nah, man. And he, anyway, this perfect guy, he got fucking suspended for the year for that fucking hit. And I guess he's been known for doing bullshit like this in the past. But like that hit yesterday, completely uncalled for. That's why, the NFL has such a bad name for like things like concussions and things like that. Because of
this is
people like that.
Back in the day, that used to be okay.
Right.
I being an Eagles fan can tell you that we had guys like Andre Waters who would go out there and he would fucking stalk as a safety. He would stalk guys and fucking take them out in their fucking knees.
Yeah.
That was it. Like it was his job.
Yeah.
Every hit was fucking brutal. It ended up killing him. I mean, it ended up fucking up his brain and killing him.
Right.
But like that's old school. Like you can't play the game like that anymore. Like you can't go on a work site. If you're on a construction site and say, I'm going to push this dude off the fucking thing because I can, and I'll just pay the fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you can't. Like, this person has a right to earn a living. It has to be the same way in football. There's safety mechanisms that are there to protect the players because who wants to fucking have a career-ending injury in the middle of this fucking thing? You're hurting a man's livelihood.
Yeah.
And you think you're fucking going in there. And then, of course, he blew kisses to the fucking Colts fans.
Oh, yeah.
Afterwards.
He was smiling and laughing as he was
dude.
getting ejected.
This motherfucker, like, I don't know if you saw it, but it's what the shame of it is. Like, did you see the Ravens corner that fucking put Odell Beckham Jr. on the fucking ground and was choking him? Like, literally, hands around his fucking neck choking him.
No, I totally missed
that.
Oh,
dude. Nick showed me that too today. It's like, that's what should have happened to this motherfucker. Like, oh, you think you're a bad man? All right, motherfucker. Wait till somebody actually fucking gets up on you and fucking takes you out. Because there's a lot of big motherfuckers in the NFL. It's actually probably better for him that he's not playing anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, people would have been gunning for him.
Somebody was going to hurt him.
Yeah.
And hurt him badly, and it's going to be bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Burfict was suspended for the rest of the fucking year.
Yep.
This is his, 9th or 10th fucking incident. He's paid over $2.5 million in fines.
Jesus.
Because of hits like this. This guy should not be allowed to play football anymore.
Yeah.
Just not even a 1-year ban. Like, turn in your wings. You're not fucking playing football professionally in the United States anymore. Yeah. You're done. Go to the XFL. I'm sure Vince McMahon would fucking love to have you.
Yeah.
Because the only way he's going to make money in the XFL is if fucking people are hurting each other.
Right.
So go ahead. Go have fun doing that.
Yeah, they'll be the alternative.
But in the meantime, somebody's going to, show up at fucking WWE match and fucking somebody's going to shove a chair up your ass sideways. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So, real quick, I just want to mention that the 49ers are still undefeated.
Yeah. I heard something about that.
Yeah. Because they had a bye, but still, hey, they are still 3-0. So, I'm going to savor this for another week. They're playing the Browns next week, which I think will be a pretty decent game.
Dude, the Browns put one on fucking the 49ers, the Rams.
Yeah. And I think the Browns are on a 2-win streak right now.
Yeah.
After their little flat start that they had.
Well, yeah, and you know what I think, and it's not even Odell Beckham Jr. Like I alluded to, he was jaw-jacking, threw hands at this fucking corner, and the corner's like, oh no, motherfucker. Did this fucking MMA takedown where he fucking just basically dropped him and is sitting on his chest with his fucking hands around his throat.
That's fucking
and
great.
there was like four penalties in that fucking play.
Oh, of course.
And none of them were called on the fucking hands. Like, they didn't even see the fucking choke out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, how fucking bad do you have to piss somebody off where they fucking decide they're going to sit on your fucking chest and put their hands around your neck?
That's got to be bad.
Dude, that's fucking bad.
Yeah.
So, that dude, I think that Odell Beckham is a piece of shit. He ranks right up there with him because that guy smells his own shit so fucking much that You know what? That's perfectly fine. Let Jarvis Landry get all those fucking touches. Go ahead. Because everyone's going to be pissed off at you for fucking jaw jacking. That means Jarvis Landry is going to get more fucking footballs. And in a PPR league, which I'm in, I have Landry in 2 leagues. I will take that.
Yeah.
So keep talking shit, Odell. Because probably the next time you do some shit like that against a team like the Raiders or, a team that's going to not take your bullshit, they got to play the fucking Ravens again. So, yeah, somebody's going to fucking...
Well, you're going to 49ers next week, and they've got a pretty solid defense, so...
Yeah, but the 49ers are like, yeah, well, we care, but we don't care. Blah, blah. Whatever. I have the Raiders defense or the 49ers defense, so I will take them, and let's just go for that.
Anyway, so do you want to talk about your Eagles game at all on Thursday night? That was
that Eagles game was stressful as fuck. Dude, Aaron Rodgers. This Green Bay team. They're probably not going very far, but Aaron Rodgers with a new fucking offensive coordinator trying to learn a new system. When they let Aaron Rodgers just be Aaron Rodgers, we couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
We have a fucking weak ass secondary, which there was a lot of hits in that fucking game. You know, we lost we right in the beginning on a helmet to helmet. Fucking their running back Williams went out.
Yep.
And then. Later on, Maddox colliding with our safety, like it was a friendly fire incident, and Maddox gets fucking carted off. Yeah, that was tough to watch.
Yeah, and it was like right after that they started picking on his replacement.
Well, that was the thing. So his replacement came in. They had one deep ball on him. Rodgers threw that deep ball.
Yep.
And then the next fucking play, I forget James. I think is number 39. I can't think of his name. He's some fucking off the fucking practice squad guy, but he fucking got in and fucking disrupted that pass, which caused the Aaron Rodgers interception. That last thing. The Packers were playing that game like, okay, boom, we're gonna tie it up, and they're either gonna fucking go for 2, which I felt like they would go for 2. You got a young offensive coach, you got Aaron fucking Rodgers. We're going for 2 to win this game.
Yep.
I really felt that's what in my heart I felt was going to happen. They were going to score, and fucking they were going to do a 2-point conversion, fucking win the fucking game. They weren't playing for a tie. That's how I felt.
No,
would that have come to pass? I don't know. I mean, it was a big game for the Packers. It was as big a game for the Packers. I think it was a bigger game for the Eagles.
Sure.
The Eagles couldn't afford to lose another game.
Yeah, go to 1-3. Nah.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. The loss to the Lions was big because it was an NFC game and just another fucking loss when the Cowboys had won. So. But as an Eagles fan, I think Wentz showed why Wentz is so fucking good. He made plays out of nothing. He escaped and made things happen. But the problem with the Eagles right now is they don't have any depth. They're not taking the top off. Like that first game with fucking Deshaun Jackson getting out there and fucking 70 yards later, he's fucking gone.
Yeah.
You can't replace that with anything we have on the team right now. So. Jackson at some point is going to come back. Alshon Jeffrey was back. He made some catches. Dallas Goedert was back. So the Eagles next week are going to be a better team than they were even this week because they're going to have extra rest, and you might get Deshaun Jackson back.
When's your bye week?
Week 6, I think.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me check my.
Yeah, I was really surprised to find out the Niners were on a bye this week because it seemed really early in the season to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So week 10 is the
damn.
So
they got a while.
So they got a while.
Start resting
so
up.
Getting this extra rest for Deshaun Jackson is going to be good. I think they need to spread secondaries out because this is the big things to come out of the Eagles game. Howard, like just knowing full well that if they relied on the pass, they were going to get eaten up. So they had to establish the ground game against the Packers because that's where they were vulnerable, and they did. They got Miles Sanders. I think Howard outtouched Sanders by probably a good 5-10%. So Howard, like I had Howard on my fucking bench.
Yeah.
And he got 30 fucking points because he got a rushing touchdown, got over 100 yards. And I think what the Eagles did was like, okay, we're establishing a game plan coming off a short week, right? This is like football 101, right? You're going into a short week. Rather than having your receivers run down the field for fucking an hour, establish the run game.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking make them commit to coming in to stop the run. And then you can have the intermediate passes.
Sure.
Then you can get the ball to Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz had one of his best reception games of the season. It's early, but I think that they had a game plan, they established it, and ultimately they won the fucking game.
Yeah.
So good win for the Eagles, a must win for the Eagles at this point in the season, and they were able to pull it off. So I'm glad that they're going to have some rest to go into. Shit, I just looked at it. Fucking you and your peanut butter whiskey. They've got the Jets. So we're on to the Jets.
All right. So you never in the NFL you never want to say free win because
nope.
That's
I'm pulling a fucking Belichick fucking. We're on to the Jets.
Yep.
And that's what they'll do. They'll practice and they'll be ready for the fucking Jets.
Mm-hmm.
But saying that, can we talk about our fucking Super Bowl bound Dallas fucking Cowboys?
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I didn't watch the game.
No, I just saw the score at the end.
Yeah, I saw the score 10-12. So a defensive slugfest with fucking.
I had a real barn burner going there
with the Saints, dude. Fuck Ezekiel Elliott. Fuck Cooper. I mean, they showed if the Cowboys were as good a team as they fucking claimed to be, right? Or no, let me rephrase that. As the fucking Cowboys fans claim them to be, then fucking they should have won that game. They should have found a fucking way to win that game. Mm-hmm. If you got the best running back in the league and one of the top wide receivers in the fucking league and an elite fucking quarterback in Dak Prescott, which guess what? He's not a fucking elite.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that Ezekiel Elliott got his money and the fucking quarterback didn't. And it's not because he's a nice guy. Right. It's because there's obviously some fucking difference there in the football talent. So Jerry Jones, as much as I fucking hate him, he's making Dak Prescott fucking prove to me you fucking deserve this money.
Yeah.
Go into a fucking game like this against the Saints and fucking win this ball game.
Yeah. Show
me that this is the fucking level we can contend with. And he didn't. He didn't make things happen. He can't go off script.
Right.
He's not intelligent enough to fucking I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm saying that he lacks the football intelligence and is not in the appropriate scheme to be able to fucking make the adjustments necessary to fucking make them winners. Yeah. You can have the fucking Hall of Fame tight end. You can have your fucking Pro Bowl wide receiver. You can have your fucking Pro Bowl running back. But if you can't fucking make things happen, if you can't extend plays and get things going against a fucking team like the Saints, who are depleted right now, without Drew Brees, they're fighting for their fucking lives.
Yeah, who's even starting for them right now?
I couldn't even tell you. So, but the Saints, defensively, you don't think of the Saints as a defensive team, but they fucking stepped up and they stopped them. They had a game plan to fucking stop Dallas. So now every other team in the NFC has a fucking roadmap to fucking beat Dallas.
Yeah.
Now, does the fucking red-headed boy wonder have anything in the tank to fucking or whoever's calling his plays? Because let's face it, he's Jerry Jones's fucking dick puppet.
Yep.
Right. So does anybody on that fucking team have the ability to fucking coach against the rest of the NFC, against the teams with winning records? Best meme I saw all fucking week was the one that had fucking Dak consoling Ezekiel Elliott saying, "Oh, I'm scared. Teams with winning records coming. Oh my God." Bridgewater. Yeah, that's right. Bridgewater starts for the Saints, and Bridgewater's not bad. Yeah. He's got experience, and he's a different dynamic. And I didn't see the game, but based on the stat line, I could tell you that I think Dallas's defense stepped up at some point to try and stop the Saints and whatever they were doing.
Well, yeah, if you hold a team to 12 points it was.
Yeah.
Then you're doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing their job.
Like
but
your offense wasn't. Your new what do they call them? The new trifecta. What they're comparing them to fucking Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. Their new trio.
No.
Yeah, they clearly didn't get it done.
No, I don't. I just don't.
I know you can't compare them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, you fucking look at all the people online, and that's That's the
There was
feeling you get
there
from
was a fucking it was retweeted somewhere, but it was basically Aikman saying something about how somebody said that
talking about Mahomes.
yeah
Oh, that was fucking brutal,
yeah
man. And that was very uncharacteristic of Aikman too. Like,
no fucking way. Aikman's a huge fucking egomaniac. Huge.
you think so?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Huh.
No fucking way he's not. You can't be a professional athlete at that level and a fucking Hall of Famer, and you're gonna let somebody fucking trash talk you against some fucking kid who wins one MVP.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. How about we count his Super Bowl fucking rings?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't be the same way. I'd be like, all right, fucking, why don't you just fucking stop sucking each other's dick on this fucking Mahomes kid? Patrick Mahomes is a fucking incredible talent.
Yes.
But by the way, the Cowboys lost. If I didn't say it.
Yeah.
We talk about Mahomes. He had a game against the fucking Lions, but the Lions almost showed up.
Yeah.
The Lions showed up to that game. Honestly, as much as I was kind of shit talking on the Lions, it's because I had just gotten a loss and I was a little butthurt. But
did they like tie with Arizona in the first week? Wasn't that who they fucking tied with? It's like, come on, Arizona, really?
yeah, well, I mean, Arizona's playing with house money. You know, they're going out to play football, and
Do they even have a win yet this season?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They almost won a game.
The one they tied?
No, there was another almost win, I think, this year. Yeah, it's, you know, poor Lions are just there to break Don's poor fragile heart.
Yeah.
But I think I was impressed with the Lions going out there and giving fucking Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and those guys a run.
Yeah, and really they held Mahomes back. I mean, as much as you can. Like, he didn't get me his normal 40 points a game. He got me like 20 points this week. So
it was fairly pedestrian effort for him, but yeah, that's what this is the NFL. This isn't college. You know, there's no guarantees.
No.
There's no guaranteed wins. Even when the other guy, like Kansas City's, in my mind, Kansas City's going to the Super Bowl. I don't think the Patriots have it. Patriots fucking.
They barely held it together against the Bills.
Yeah,
but they've always had an issue going into Buffalo. Like,
yeah, whatever. It's not even cold though. It's like Brady. Like it's
no.
I don't know.
I don't think it's the weather. I think there's something about whenever they travel to Buffalo, Buffalo always gives them a run for their money, or sometimes they just kick their fucking dicks in.
Yeah.
So,
like I think KC is the team to beat this year. I'm glad to see the Lions step up and give them a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's only going to make Andy Reid needs games like that. Like he proved this all those years at the Eagles. Like he needs a game that fucking scares him into the point where it's like, oh fuck, everybody at some point, even though you go into it and your fucking coach is standing there and say like, oh well, you know, this isn't a, you know, we don't take anything for granted. You know, we're game playing against this hard and whatever. You can say that all you want, but the players know. The players look at the records, they look at the stat lines, and they know like, this is the fucking. Like, we shouldn't have any problem with the fucking Lions.
Right.
The Lions showed up like, we're going to punch you motherfuckers in the mouth. We have a legit shot right now at winning our fucking division.
Yeah.
So and the Lions put it out there that this is their fucking, this is week 3, and this is the fucking game we need to win to make a statement.
Yeah.
The Rams D, Jason.
Ooh, man. Talk about a letdown.
Dude, how do you let fucking Tampa Bay put up 55?
See, the funny thing about that is
55.
I also have the Tampa receiver who got me fucking 44 points. C. Godwin. No idea who the fuck that is, but he got me a shitload of points. So, I mean, it balanced out. And I ended up with 5 in the positive for the Rams D. So,
and for the fantasy football novices, we're jumping all over the fucking map here, but
doesn't matter.
We've been drinking and it's 9:00.
Yeah.
For the fantasy football novices, like that's something that you can very easily, like if you've got a Patrick Mahomes or you've got, you know, somebody that's like, okay, I'm going up against somebody who has a quarterback, I can offset that because he's probably going to throw the points to this guy.
Right.
So it's almost a wash at that point. Yeah, go ahead, throw touchdowns because I'm getting points off of that too.
Which
by the way, I'm getting yards.
Which is probably why running backs are more valuable, I guess, in a fantasy league than a quarterback. Like, even though you know you're going to get a quarterback with a consistently high number, it's probably always better to take like the top running back.
Yeah, quarterbacks are consistently going to, because they touch the ball every single snap.
Yeah.
99.8% of the snaps.
Yeah.
The quarterback touches the ball unless there's a direct snap or some bullshit, which almost never works. But you figure the quarterback's going to get points because they're handling the ball more often than not.
Yeah.
So that's a given. So you get a running back who, like a Saquon Barkley, who can catch the ball as well as run it for 100 yards. Saquon Barkley is the kind of back who, when he's, I don't know what his status is right now, but so Bronco Fett, I'm going to put this out there for the world right now. Bronco Fett, a.k.a. Thomas Jensen, states, I only have one NFL shirt, period. A Detroit Lions one, period. If they go Super Bowl, comma, I'm running naked in the street, end quote. It's there forever.
Yeah.
For eternity. So, and Solsky says he can score on the Rams. You know what? I don't think that fucking Harbaugh's team can fucking score on the Rams right now.
Oof.
It's a college team.
Yeah.
That logical fallacy that thinks, oh, the best college team can beat fucking any NFL team. Bullshit. Bullshit. And every NFL player and college player will tell you the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had Goff in that fucking game against Tampa Bay.
Oof.
And in a game where he fucking threw 3 picks and lost a fucking fumble, I still managed to get 30 plus points off of him.
Yeah.
So he had 517 passing yards.
Holy shit,
dude! And when that's the best case scenario, and and 2 teams I could give 2 fucks about. If you want to have a shootout, you want to fucking score, like make the fucking the points total like 130. Go for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
All that means is points for my quarterback, unless he gets injured or something. But the Rams have a losing effort, and I fucking make points off of it. Money.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking. Have you seen those Hulu commercials?
I don't watch commercials.
So, at all? Like
I don't watch TV.
Well, you watch football.
Yeah, but when it goes to commercials, I get up and go.
All right. Well, there's these Hulu commercials where they got like NFL players and like in stupid scenarios. Like Saquon Barkley's in this thing. He's got the balls on him for fucking. Doing the little balls that they do for measuring.
He's got balls on him. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Square on his fucking head. But they put him on there for the motion capture.
Oh,
I thought we were doing.
That's all you had to say. Motion capture.
Yeah.
Like he's got balls on him.
It took seconds for me to think of it. Okay, god damn it! This is the Stream of Consciousness podcast. We're doing it live, and it's hot as fuck in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sitting here in shorts and a fucking tank, and I'm in pants.
And double layer shirt. So
yeah, what the fuck, man?
I don't know.
So yeah, Tom gets the fucking Hulu commercials for Jersey still probably. But anyway, he's got Saquon Barkley. And he's got the motion capture. He's like, oh, I thought I was doing a video game. Like he's like, well, this isn't Madden, but hey, it's not about nobody's gonna play this game. It's about the money. And they're like, and they go money, and he's like making it rain in there. It's like Hulu has live sports, money. So, and there's a bunch of NFL players that are doing it. It's fucking hilarious.
In fact, you know how I watched the Thursday night game, the Eagles game?
How's that?
It was through Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
Amazon Prime does
They were advertising that it was available through that.
And I was sitting at my computer watching the fucking Eagles game through our Amazon Prime.
So if you have a digital antenna, like you can watch all the Eagles games.
Right, which I mean, I guess they've changed that from. Or has it always been that way for the NFL
local
Network
team?
games?
Like, because it's the local team, they'll have it either on like Channel 6 here locally, like the ABC affiliate, will run as I think it's Channel 6. I could be wrong, but one of the channels anyway, one of the network channels, like 3, 6, or 10, has the Eagles television network. Oh, okay. So when they're only exclusively on NFL, like for Thursday night,
sure,
they'll broadcast it simulcast on. Via Eagles television network. So apparently with Dish or Fox being pulled off the Dish, like let's face it, the NFL network is a fucking joke.
It is.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Honestly, they pulled Rich Eisen off of fucking ESPN, which he was one of the good guys on ESPN that I thought was really, really good at being an anchor on ESPN. Then when they pulled him into the NFL network, I'm like, It was a Hail Mary for the NFL Network because they wanted a guy with legitimacy to come on there. NFL Network won't be a thing for much longer. I mean, honestly.
Yeah,
They're pulled off a dish. There at some point they're going to be like, okay, they're making an affiliation with Fox. Like that Thursday night game was like kind of a Fox broadcast,
okay.
So it was on Channel 9 here locally, or 29 here locally. So I think that you're going to see some dissolve of the NFL Network.
Yeah, and honestly, like I hate the Thursday night games. Hate the fact that they were always on the NFL Network.
But this year they won't be. All those games will be primetime because they're going to show them on something. They're going to claim NFL Network.
Right.
But the reality is, if they don't, they know that if they don't broadcast them locally, like they were doing a Yahoo exclusive thing for fucking overseas games. Like who's going to fucking go through Yahoo to watch a goddamn NFL game?
Yeah.
Like, nah, sorry, I'm done. The big market teams, they don't want that shit. They don't want to deal with it.
And I'm honestly curious, like, how much money they're really making off of this DirecTV deal these days. Like, they just
It's got to be at the tail end, man.
Because I think we talked about this last year. You've got to start putting your games out for streaming services. Or make your own fucking NFL streaming service. And have it to where I could watch whatever fucking game I want to, whenever I want to, you know? Or if nothing else, make fucking Red Zone a streaming service. Fuck, I would pay money to stream Red Zone every Sunday.
Well, let's face it. There are who's running it right now? Again, it's commercial that you're probably not watching, but it's like the free phone football, 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 free phone football.
Like watching it on your phone.
Yeah,
which
but
nobody wants to do that shit either.
So the fucking commercial is there's a fucking broad. She's standing there with a baby, right? It's like, oh, keep me quiet. She's like, she is a psychopath. Somebody validates for me in the fucking in the chat, right? She looks like a goddamn crazy person.
Yeah. And
she's like watching football, and the dude walks in. He's got another baby. He's like, what are you watching? She's like, there's free phone football on my phone. And then he goes like, free phone football.
And see,
phone football. You're scaring me. Like,
and they've done this shit for years. Nobody wants to watch fucking the NFL on your goddamn phone.
No, they want to watch it on. I have a big fucking TV in my house because of the fucking Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I watch that for fucking football. There's 2 reasons I have a big TV. 3 reasons. 3. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. 3 reasons. Fucking football. Xbox to play video games.
Yep. Important.
And fucking the Masters for golf.
Yeah.
Because the Masters in HD is one of the most perfect things for fucking television.
I've seen it. It's good.
So beautiful.
And I'm not a golf person, but
it's
like,
fucking
it looks
gorgeous.
good.
It's
Great
goddamn
presentation.
gorgeous. But that's the reason I would have a big TV. Otherwise, I'd fucking have a CRT. What the fuck am I going to watch?
Right.
No, it's there for fucking football. I want to be like, I want the experience of the fucking NFL. I don't watch baseball on television. I listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, more often than not, I'm listening to baseball on the radio.
And that's a different type of sport that you can,
completely different experience.
You know? I mean, it looks good if you're watching it in HD, but I mean, it's...
Yeah, but it's just different.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different. You know, like I said, you make whatever analogy you want. 3 reasons. You're busting my balls in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want football. I want to be able to watch it on my fucking TV, not my fucking phone.
Right.
Like, okay, if you're a real football fan, let's talk about this. If you're a real fucking football fan,
Mm-hmm.
right? That should be a commercial. Fucking football fan. Free for football. Then you're going to fucking do whatever it is that you can do to watch your fucking team play that fucking week.
Yeah.
Right? I remember watching, like, I remember fucking days when the Eagles games were blacked out because if they didn't sell out,
Yep.
they would black out the fucking game. So I would, like, not be able, like, Channel 10 would buy out the rest of the fucking tickets so that they could fucking air the football game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to go to a bar or do something else. And I was a fucking child. Like, my exposure to fucking beer, cursing, and fighting was at the vet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? With my uncle's fucking season ticket. So, like, that's, like, unfortunately, that football watching experience was like watching it, like, on a field this big. But,
right.
it was far away. But that was part of it. Like, if I wanted to watch football, it was on fucking TV. You can only fit 70,000 people in the fucking stadium.
Yep.
Millions are watching. Like, the entire greater Philadelphia area, you're going to find very, very few people that aren't watching the fucking Eagles game at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have to be not watching the Eagles game, they're listening to Merrill Reese on the fucking radio.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do. Like, if you're a fucking Eagles fan on a game day, my uncle's a great example of that. Like, anything that's going on in the fucking family reunions, fucking church, whatever the fuck it is, doesn't matter. The Eagles game's on. He's at home watching a fucking Eagles game. Yeah. And that's goddamn it how it should be. Because that's your thing. Like, you're a fucking Eagles fan, then you're going to do whatever it is that you can do. Damn the torpedoes. Fuck everybody else. I'm going to fucking sit in front of my television and scream as loud as I possibly can because me and my family, like most Eagles fans, have a lot to say during the game.
Yeah.
We may throw footballs. We may fucking kick the dog. All these things. But
catch babies unlike Aguilar.
Oh my fucking God. Did that make national news? Please tell me that made national news. It was on Bleacher Report.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on Bleacher Report as a national thing.
Yeah. Kristen, I think she came across it on Reddit. She had sent it to me right after you did. But yeah, like that exemplifies the fucking Philly fandom. That one clip of that guy fucking catching babies from a burning building, unlike Aguilar.
Unlike Aguilar. Dude, that legitimately, there is not a more Philly thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, the headline news, for those of you that didn't see it, the headline was burning building, right? Firemen are in the fucking building tossing babies out of a second story window to save these babies' lives. And the neighbors, like people in the neighborhood, were fucking there and catching babies, saving their lives, fucking hero shit.
Yep.
So what's this motherfucker do when he gets on television? He fucking says, yeah, they were throwing babies at the window, and we were catching them. Unlike Aguilar. Like, literally, stops, pauses, looks at the fucking camera, says, unlike Aguilar. I'm like, it is literally the most fucking Philly thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how are you going to be remembered? For saving a fucking baby falling out the window?
No.
Nope. You're going to remember for fucking talking about Aguilar.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, take a fucking page, all you fucking NFL crybaby bitches who are such fucking punks and want to be such badasses, right? Let's just take a page out of Nelson Aguilar's fucking playbook. When you're getting your balls busted nationally for some fucking shit, what's Aguilar do? Is like, thanks for being a community hero. I want you front row seats to the next fucking game. You and your family. Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, no shit.
Like, it's the next day. It was like, Aguilar's like, thank you for being a hero. Come out. I'm going to treat you and your fucking family to the fucking game.
That's fucking great.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're like, fuck, dude, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
What are you going to say? That's a Philly. I can't say that we're one of the most passionate fans in the country because I only bleed for these teams.
Mm-hmm.
So it's way, way short-sighted of me to fucking say that we're the most passionate fans in the country. However, when I hear every other fucking sports friend, when I hear Troy Aikman talk about how he's getting fucking shit thrown at him at Cowboys games because we fucking hate him so much, yeah, fuck you, you fucking dirtbag. Take you in your big ass hand and try and straighten out your eyeballs and then shove your hand straight up your ass and turn yourself into a hand puppet and you can sound like Joe Buck.
Oh, wow.
Fuck Aikman and his cocaine fucking snorting wide receiver and punk ass bitch running back who would have never made the Hall of Fame if he wasn't on that fucking team with the rest of them. There, I said it.
I mean,
Emmitt Smith he's not even close to being as good a running back as fucking Barry Sanders ever was.
No, Sanders
not even fucking close.
Like if Sanders hadn't pulled chalks early, like he'd by far be in the only one in the conversation of greatest of all time. Period. Yep. End of list.
For sure.
All right, we got to close this up.
Tevin Daniels lives in Bermuda. He just caught up with us. He lives in Bermuda.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a fucking listener. We got a fan in fucking Bermuda.
Yeah. All right. Next time I take a cruise out that way, I'll look you up. But
you're not going on a cruise, motherfucker.
Well, I have before. Kristen and I went on a Bermuda cruise years ago, and I'd love to go again.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah. It's just finding a time.
You're too cheap.
What does that have to do with anything? Whatever, man. I don't know where that came from. But all right, we're going to close this up because it's after 9 o'clock.
It is after
I've
9.
got to go to bed. Dave's got to go home. So that was that. Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Don, as you can see, is beginning to yield. He's down to 5% chance.
Yes.
Brady is still at... Gotta get the dreadlocks, man.
Yes.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yes, please. When you do a booth in the back this Wednesday, be sure to mention how fucking great I am. And basically, you can concede the whole league to me right now. I mean, you might as well. Like, I've already won, essentially.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a formality at this point. But, I mean, if you guys want to keep playing this, that's fine. But it's all mine. As I said in the beginning. So,
Right. I still have something to say about that, to be honest.
All right, well, you'll have to save that for next week. So, but yeah, we got to get out of here. Thanks, everybody. Join the private Facebook group so you can watch a booth in the back with Don and Brady. They have a fantastic fantasy football wrap up.
Yes.
Lots of props, lots of stuff going on as you're watching the video. Good shit.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And get it on YouTube too, guys.
Yeah, get it on YouTube so we can start getting you subscribers.
Yes. So, thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week. And until then, Dave, fuck off.
Go Birds!
My God, that ran long.
See you, bitches!
Yep.
Well, actually, Jason's just stopping the audio right now. Then it's going to be like...
And I got to export the audio.
Then he's going to export it, and the stream's still going, so we're just going to keep going awkwardly. Actually, you know what you should do? You should have, like, the overrun music, and then we'll just go. We'll just, like, stack papers. It's like... You're a ugly pirate hooker. Wait, what's Ron Burgundy say to him? You're a smelly pirate hooker.
Right.
Or what? And then she says like, you have bad hair. Oh, I'm gonna punch you right in the ovary.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know why she was so upset about that.
Right in the baby maker. You don't know why she's so upset about that?
What?
We're not talking about football on this podcast. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, Kristen loves soccer though. She's been watching the women's soccer league.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently we have a league, but yeah, she's been watching all those games. She's getting big into women's soccer.
I can't. I like women's soccer. I'm a national guy. Like the national teams when they're playing and they're playing their friendly shit like that, I'll follow that. But
well, yeah, and that's how she got started into it.
Football, like actual like proper football, I can't.
Yeah.
There's only so much fandom here. Like the Philadelphia Union apparently they have a good following here, which is good for them. Yeah. I want people to have success, like especially maybe college players that aren't gonna that's it. They're not making the national team if they find a chance to fucking play the sport that they love. Fucking awesome, good for them. Mm-hmm. I only have but so much Dave to give.
That is true.
And the fucking Eagles, the Phillies are getting all of that, and Penn State. I've only got so much.
Yeah,
so much Dave to give. Women's soccer. So so Mario Kart. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. This is the bonus episode since you haven't stopped the thing yet.
I'm just trying to get the.
I say Mario Kart.
Right, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
You call it Mario. Most people call it Mario.
Yeah, I got my balls busted at work for that today.
Really?
Like, you're saying it wrong. I'm like
Tactical Swede?
No, it was fucking a couple other guys in there. I'm like Mario. Like no, it's Mario. Like what are you saying? Mario? Yeah, this is the same guy who says fucking water. I'm gonna say Mario. I'm gonna say fucking a lot of other fucking nonsense because guess what? I'm from fucking Philly, so. If it's not sprinkled with some expletives, then it's going to sound like what we sound like. Sorry. Yeah.
Which, I mean, I never thought it was important enough to correct you. It's just how you say
Mario. It's Mario Kart. Super Mario Brothers.
Mario Kart. Mario Brothers.
Why would you say it like that? Like, what prompted you to say it
That's
like that?
how I've been saying it since I was 5 years old.
Why do people... Why?
It's Mario. That's what everybody calls it. Again,
why? Boise, right? Boise. Okay, it's Boise. Let's break this down phonetically. Boy, Boise. If it was Boise, there should be two E's there. If it's phonetically like slash BOI, with a how you doing? And then SE slash, then it would be Boise. Okay. Otherwise, it's Boise. There's one S and one E. It's Boise. That's how English works.
I'm not going to argue with you on that one. Like, I'm with you on that. So,
Like, where do people make this shit up? This is why English is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because we make up so much stupid shit.
Yeah.
There's dialects and then there's fucking English. And all of us idiots that fucking pronounce it differently in every fucking way. I would hate to have to be somebody to try and learn this language. It would be fucking horrific.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely certain, and I certainly don't know the language. I'm fairly well spoken, and I still fuck it up.
Right.
So, whatever.
Yeah. All right, with that, we got to go.
Peace, bitches.
Yeah, we're out. Thanks,
I gotta
guys.
drive.
Yeah. I'll catch you guys later in the week. So.